Well, hello there and good evening from Bangkok Suvarnabhumi International Airport, where I'll be taking an economy class flight on EVA Airways over to Taipei. But the thing is, I've got Star Alliance Gold status, and that means I can access 4 different airlines lounges. So I'm going to start with the Singapore Airlines Lounge, and there'll be 3 more after that. Hi, good evening, good evening. And the terminal over here at Bangkok Airport is not all that busy today, but it still does feel a little bit chaotic. And the second I stepped into the Singapore Lounge, I found tranquility. So let's go check out what kind of food they've got in this lounge. There seem to be a ton of different hot options. They've got pad thai with shrimp in it, chicken rendang, steamed rice to go with that chicken, or anything else, because this is Asia. And let's see on the other side what they got. Mashed potatoes with beef stroganoff. I think Japanese passengers might enjoy that. Stir-fried broccoli with mushroom and carrot. And fusilli arrabbiata with mushroom. Okay, fusilli with arrabbiata sauce and mushroom. And some nice assorted cheeses and salad. Plus, if you'd wanted to drink something, there's a full bar over there. I think I might get an espresso or something like that. Even though it's evening, I just feel like an espresso because it looks nice. And there's some fruit and coconut in the fridge, yogurt, fresh juice, all different kinds of drinks down there. And they've even got an ice cream bar, well, an ice cream freezer at least. Looks like they got mango aloha, ooh, some vanilla ice cream, chocolate ice cream, and all premium brands. Pretty nice. And that's a first in a lounge. They actually ask you not to use the coffee machine and to use the espresso machine at the bar, which is always better. Plus, there are even more desserts over here, and they're just really pretty. I don't know what else to say about them, but I think I'll be trying all of them, to be honest. Even though I've got 3 more lounges to go, so I should watch my eating. Could I just have an espresso, please? Thank you. I'm gonna start with that espresso then. Oh, and I almost missed it right next to the espresso station. I believe this might be the only place in a Thai airport that you can find Asahi and Singha beer on tap like that. Very cool. Thank you so much. And I've got my coffee right here. Just feeling like an espresso. I'm always feeling like a coffee though, because coffee is just the best way to start or end anything. And right now we're starting a lounge tour. That's a good espresso, but I think I am hungry. So time for some food. And there's almost too much selection, but I want to try at least everything that looks really appetizing. And I found in the back they have some nice little, I don't know, dim sum, and then also this thing with ube or purple potato in it, which is just like, if you see purple potato, you must eat it. And I think I'm gonna get some hot and sour soup or sea bass tom yum. And the way it works with the tom yum here is that they've got some sea bass prepared for you in a plastic wrap thing. Don't ask me why it's wrapped in plastic. And then you take your soup from here. And I think that's the whole gist of it. But the thing is, I'm a little bit pad thai'd out, so I'm gonna skip a few of the dishes. They all look good here. And my little plate with a nice ube dumpling thing and some other stuff, including fried chicken. And yes, these are all of the desserts. I think I'll start with the desserts. This must be a Singaporean thing. I can't even describe to you what this tastes like, but it tastes natural and it tastes good. Then they've got these beautiful little, I think they're sugar fruits. So like in Sicily, you've got the, thank you so much. And I saw that since you're in Thailand, you can actually order a coconut in this lounge. Ooh, it's a small one, but it's a tasty one. But anyway, so they've got these, what I assume are not actually fruits, but like made out of sugar and look like fruits. Very similar to what you'll find in Sicily. And I don't know, they're pretty, so they must taste good too, right? I think they're basically like marzipan with gelatin on the outside. Pretty good. And the leaves are real. But anyway, I think you get the point that the desserts here are just pretty darn amazing. But I'm gonna move on to that savory stuff. So let's give this tom yum soup a try. It's got sea bass in it, which I don't think is traditional. I think it'd be more like shrimp, so it should be interesting. That is such a soft fish. It is quite spicy, especially if you've got like taste buds that aren't used to super spicy stuff, but it's good. And there's some soft mushroom in there, but wow, that's some heat. And let me point out, if you're not super into spicy food, they have a lot of other options for you here too, as you saw earlier. But I think everybody can agree that this purple potato thing is gonna be good. Flaky and chewy. And there's a few different pieces of dim sum on my plate. So I'm gonna start with this one that definitely has shrimp in it. Yeah, and I guess in other Asian countries, people usually would eat that with chopsticks, but it seems to be acceptable to eat anything with a fork here in Thailand. So I'm doing that. And then there's a little bit of hot sauce on the plate. This is a different type of shrimp piece of dim sum, but I'm trying with hot sauce now. And some fried chicken. Some of the best fried chicken I've had, let's put it that way. These little popper things. I'm not gonna say for sure that they were ever frozen, but they're a little bit dry. And this is another dish. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I believe it's a Singaporean dish, but let's see. Looks like there might be water chestnut. No. That's some kind of sweet sausage. And some kind of sticky rice variant, let's call it. And there happens to be a giant mushroom in it. And the second you enter this lounge, you can see that it's really immaculate. It definitely fits the bill for a Singapore Airlines lounge. The seating is nice, and there's like cozy corners all over the place, but there's also these more shared spaces, so that's really nice. And by the way, my flight is a little bit after 1 a.m. and right now it's like, I don't know, let's check. It's 9:05 p.m. But the thing is that this Singapore Airlines lounge is like almost empty right now. I mean, at least 90% of the tables don't have anybody sitting at them. But as far as seating goes, there's just really a lot of different options here. Like if you just want to eat something, there's this kind of area. And there's more comfy areas like what I chose over there. It just kind of goes out from there. So as long as this lounge isn't busy, it's obviously a good choice. The only downside here really is that they don't have any showers. But let's see about the other 3 lounges that we'll check out, because I think some of them will have showers. But even if they don't have any showers here and it's a smaller lounge, I can't leave without pointing out that the service here is completely 10 out of 10 perfect. But let's go check out the Thai Airways Lounge and see what that one's like over here in the international terminal. Good first lounge, I gotta say, a good one. Thank you so much. It says a little bit about the lounge here too. The iconic Singapore Airlines Sarong Kebaya is the inspiration for the Singapore, okay, it's about the screen thing. Authentic Singaporean art as well. But next up is gonna be the Thai lounge. And there's actually a ton of different Thai Airways lounges in this airport. But it turns out the one by gate D4 is supposed to be the biggest and, well, possibly the best. And from my understanding, they used to have massage services, but they might not have them anymore. So I'm very interested to see the state of that. But let's go check out the Thai Airways Lounge. And even if there's no massages, it's gonna be nice anyway. And if you're watching this and you don't happen to have Star Alliance status, there are a few priority pass lounges over here at Bangkok International Airport as well. And this is the strangest air conditioner, right? But anyway, I can start to see that there's the Thai lounge over there. It's appearing, but I just gotta keep walking until I get to the entrance. It's not that far, I can see the entrance. And they've got this beautiful A380 model right when you walk in. But the thing is, Thai Airways has actually grounded their A380s since the pandemic happened. And they're not flying right now. So it's cool to have the model, but you can't actually fly in the plane. But wow, this lounge is a lot more spacious than the Singapore one. And this lounge also has really nice decor, this time Thai decor. But it's a lot busier than that Singapore lounge was. And this lounge was so busy, in fact, that I had to walk all the way almost to the end of it, and I just found a pretty nice seat over here. Not gonna be here all that long. I think I'm just gonna eat my second meal of the night. So I'll put my bag over there, but let's walk back over to where the food is, because here they've got the halal corner, but there's a lot more options in the main food area of the lounge. And you can see there's a lot more options here. Khao Tom Mood looks really interesting for dessert. Those are the desserts over there. Can I order one of each, actually? Yeah.
Soup, ghee, wonton soup, แล้วก็ stir fry chicken.
One and one. Thank you. Which one, which?
For this sauce,
This one, this? And this one, this. Okay, thank you. Kapkun. And with some explanation. This is what goes in here. Or on here, I should say. Just gonna take it light though, because, you know, 3-hour flight in economy, a little bit more than 3 hours. You don't want to have eaten way too much hot stuff, but there are a bunch of other hot dish options here. But I think I'll stick to the made-to-order dishes for this one because I've still got 2 more lounges to go.
The last one, sir.
The last one, okay.
No more than this.
That's the end, okay. Cool, I'm lucky then. I love coconuts. And just like the last lounge, they have coconuts. But this is the Thai Airways Lounge, so it's more Thai, I guess. I think it's the exact same coconut, but I'm thirsty, so coconut it is. And it's only like 9:30, so I think I want another coffee. Hi, could I also have an espresso, please?
Espresso?
Or actually, do you do any Thai coffee?
Thai coffee.
Thai coffee? More espresso.
Thai coffee, you need one?
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. If you got one, I need one.
You need one?
Sweet or normal?
Yeah, sweet or whatever normal in Thailand is. I'll try that one. Thank you. And my lord, this lounge really is big. I thought it was at the end, but it seems to actually go on all the way over there. And there's a nice little bar area over here. I can't even imagine what's over there, but I'm gonna eat a little bit, drink some coffee, and then we'll go see. It's a popular drink?
Popular, almost Thai tea.
Ah, Thai tea. Ah, okay.
Popular Thai tea.
Okay.
Three things favorite of Thai people.
Okay.
Sweet coffee,
Sweet coffee?
Thai tea,
Thai tea.
and Thai milk tea.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for showing me your culture. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thai coffee. That's pretty good. It's pretty much like Vietnamese coffee, but I'm not gonna say that too loud. And I've got a lovely bunch of, actually I just have one coconut. Let's try it. Oh yeah, it's definitely the same. Wonton soup broth is good. And I like that you add your own chilies and all that stuff because, yeah, I don't know. Just before flights, you don't always want to eat spicy food. You probably don't want to eat spicy food. I do it sometimes anyway because I guess I'm a little addicted to spicy food. Shrimp wonton. It's really tasty. And my camera battery's on 1%, so luckily you can charge your camera right at your seat here. That's cool. And this here is one Thai dish that I've never tried before. It's called khao tam mud. And it's oily. And I think at this point I'm just gonna eat it with my hands. Oh yeah. This is definitely a Thai tamale. And I just want to check out what the shower situation is here. Because I honestly don't know. I've never been to this lounge before. Hi. Where are the showers in this lounge?
Shower inside.
Okay, all that way. And are there massages still available from Thai Airways, or is
No massage.
that's over?
Yeah.
That's finished. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And what is down that way? The lounge is like so huge.
It's the same, both sides.
Ah, same.
Yeah.
So would I also find showers on that end as well?
Shower only this
Ah,
side.
only this side. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And even though the showers aren't over here, I decided to just take a walk and see what they have. And I just found this healthy corner. And over here is plant-based crab meat. I think Nonstop Dan would just be enamored with this place. But I smelled it and it didn't smell that great, so I'm gonna keep going. But I've just gotta walk over here all the way to the end, just to have seen it. And so you've seen it too. But it looks like most of the food options kind of repeat themselves. I don't know, let's say every block basically. But I did find a few different desserts along the way, so I'll just try one. It looks like this little, I don't know, egg yolk thing. It's the New Yorker in me coming out. But if you do ever decide to stop in this Thai Airways Lounge, definitely keep in mind that in the middle, there will be less people sitting. Just because, as far as I can tell, more people seem to know about the entrances at the sides than this entrance in the middle. So there's like almost nobody sitting around here, and it's very cozy. And that's enough of the Thai Airways Lounge for me. It was nice to visit. No complaints. But I've still got a Turkish Airlines Lounge to check out and an EVA Lounge to check out. But to get over to the Turkish Airlines and the EVA Lounge, I have to walk back where I came from, because basically the best Thai lounge is over there, and the Singapore Airlines Lounge along with the Turkish and the EVA lounges are all over that way. And don't underestimate this walk. It's actually kind of long if you were to go lounge hopping there. But just walking back by that Singapore Airlines Lounge has me thinking Singapore Airlines Lounge is just nicer than the Thai Airways Lounge. If I could only go to those two, I would take a shower at the Thai Airways Lounge and then go eat at the Singapore Airlines Lounge. And I guess that was like a 8-minute walk in total or something, but here's the Turkish Airlines Lounge. Oh, thank you so much. And this Turkish lounge is kind of interesting because they seem to have a mix of Thai stuff, Turkish stuff, and maybe some other stuff too. It is definitely a different vibe than those other two lounges I've been to. Because, yeah, the first one was just, it's like a luxe experience. And the second one was a bit like, I'm not gonna call it a free-for-all or anything, it's a nice lounge. There were a lot of people there. And well, yeah, this is the kind of stuff you can get over here. There are a few hot dishes too, but notably absent from the lounge is any baklava. And for me, that's like the biggest Turkish food item that you have to have, well, at any Turkish place. But let's give this food a taste. There's some hummus. Not exactly Turkish, but it does look like good hummus. And it is good hummus. And this is lamb pide. Let's see how it tastes in Bangkok. It's not bad. But the simple fact that next door I could have basically a luxury dining experience with my Star Alliance Gold status, entering the same way that I entered this lounge means I don't think I'd probably come here again, at least as my first choice. But hey, they do have a shower, so you could always go to the Singapore Lounge and then just come right over here to have your shower. And the service that you can get in each of the lounges is just really good. I mean, Thai level service, like 10 out of 10. But basically, Turkish Airlines lounges are like all over the place. If you go to the one in Miami, it's worse than this for sure. But if you go to the Turkish Airlines Lounge at the international terminal of Istanbul Airport, then this one just can't even compete at all. That one's much better. And this A340 has me wondering if it's just a theme at this airport that they have the aircraft that their airline no longer actually operates is a model in the lounge. But as far as it goes, I have to say, Turkish Airlines is at the bottom of the list for this one, with Singapore Airlines being at the top so far. And the Thai Airways Lounge was pretty nice, but it had a few flaws in my opinion. But before I'm destined for my economy class red-eye flight, let's check out what the EVA Lounge looks like and see the last bit of premium experience that I'm gonna have over here at Bangkok Airport, with the exception of boarding, I guess. But if you want a bold first impression, that's what the EVA Lounge is guaranteed to give you with these lights. Wow, this lounge is like on Back to the Future level. So it does seem to be about the same size as the Singapore Airlines Lounge. So let's see what they've got to eat here. Well, in the same kind of way that the Singapore Lounge had everything nicely curated, they also have something like that here. There's some ice cream here. I'm just gonna start with the desserts. It looks like there's a lot of options. Probably more than any of the other lounges if you really like ice cream. And there's like the typical fridge full of drinks and yogurt. And if you're just wondering what time it is anywhere in the world, they'll tell you. And here's the hot food. There seem to be a fair amount of options. Some fried rice, yang chow style, stir-fried macaroni with chicken in it, pork rib soup with melon. That's something I've never tried. I'll probably have to try that one. And congee. Just not a fan, but if you like congee, they've got it here. Also some pizza, cheesy roasted garlic and spinach. Oh, and they got taro buns. Definitely going to be eating 1 or 2 taro buns and some dim sum and a bunch of other stuff too. Looks kind of like a 7-Eleven a little bit, but in a good way. And if you like coconut and fruit and sandwiches, like I do, they've got it. And you know, it's been a long day running around between these lounges, so I need a shower. And they've got 2 showers here, but the thing is they're in use right now, so they gave me a little buzzer. But I'll be able to use the shower, I guess, in 10 or 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna eat some dim sum. This is the same that they have over in the Singapore Lounge, if I'm not mistaken. But whatever, it's really tasty. I didn't see any taro bun over in the Singapore Lounge though, so let's give that a try. Here you go. That's my kind of food. And I think I'm gonna finish up my eating here with a little bit of ice cream. And it had a very interesting flavor, matcha blueberry. I like matcha, I like blueberries, but do I like matcha blueberry? It's a very interesting ice cream. But I have to say it doesn't taste like matcha or blueberry. It kind of has a more like Play-Doh-like taste or something. Not in a bad way though. And there's some little crunchy bits. If I had to guess, it's like white chocolate or something. And one thing that's happened in a few of these lounges is, well, I've been misunderstood because I speak fast American English sometimes without thinking about it, which is my fault. And I asked if there were massage chairs, and the answer was no, but there definitely are 2 of them here. And in the small room right next to the massage chair area, they have a computer that you can use. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's like kind of like a flashback to like 1990 something, but I like the vibe of this lounge. It's fun. But now it's shower time. That's really loud though. Hello.
Already inside.
Okay.
Room number 1, please
Number
take
1.
20 minutes for taking a shower.
All right, I'll be faster than that. Room number 1. That's a peculiar smell in this restroom. It's just a peculiar looking restroom overall. But it's shower time for me. But before I take a shower, let's just take a little bit of a look around because first off, these are those kind of toilets that I've only seen in places like Japan and South Korea. But I guess they must have them in Taiwan too, maybe. I don't know. Another really nice touch here is the Occitan amenities. And they've got basically everything else you could imagine that you'd need. And more Occitan amenities in the shower. But to sum it up when it comes to these Star Alliance lounges over here at Bangkok Airport, Singapore Airlines Lounge is just the nicest. I mean, the real downside there is that they don't have a shower and it's a little bit small. But everything else is just so good that for me, that's number 1 in this case. But the EVA Lounge here too is like, it's really cool. They have pretty good food still, plus they have showers. So that's number 2. And then the Thai Airways Lounge, or at least the Thai Airways Lounge that I went to, that's probably number 3. It still offers a really solid lounge experience. Like, you won't find that in very many lounges in Europe or North America. But maybe its issue for me is that it's just too popular. Sometimes it's a curse to be too popular, I guess. And then the worst lounge of the 4-star Airlines lounges, although it's still a really good lounge, is the Turkish Airlines Lounge that we checked out. But wow, just the simple ability to take a shower before or after a long flight makes a world of difference. But as nice as all 4 of those lounge visits were, it's now time for me to go board my economy class flight on EVA, which I gotta say I'm still kinda looking forward to. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.